afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, it's Greg here again with another kit review of the Russian T90MS main battle tank. It's the new upgrade from Tiger Models. It looks I've had a quick glance in the box, but that's about all of them. I've never taken any bags out or anything, so just as I unpack it, it's really the first time I've probably looked at it. As you can see, get the glare off the light first. You can see it's a pretty nice looking tank with an unusual turret shape with all the applique armour and whatever it is on there. As you can see, it's a bit different, isn't it? And on the front of the box it's giving you the country's Russia, manufacturer, I can't pronounce that word, main battle torsion bar. It's about 48 tons in weight, so there's a bit of information on the front of that. That's all there if you want to read it. Let's bring it into the middle so you can read it better perhaps. Once we get the glare out of that light, let me just lift the light up a little bit. Out of the way. There we go. You can probably read that better now, can't you? There you go. So it's Tiger model kit, and the kit number is 4612. Obviously it's 135 scale, and on the other side of the box we have colour call out again, all big paints at the moment. Well, it seems to be. As you can see, it's a superb looking tank, and look at the size of what you call the shooty thing. It's on the large side. So this is just recommending that you use MiGs. But the Russian Armament Exhibition Expo Arms 2011, September the 9th, in the Urals town of somewhere in Russia, obviously. So this has been done since 2011, but I don't know if it's been released yet. I wouldn't have a clue. As you can see, it's a nice looking tank. Bit of info on there again. You want to read that? That's a bit of information about what you're going to build. Yeah, it's got 12 mass metal, little smoke grenades. So there you go, so you can read that. And on the other side we have another colour call out, and it's got PE, quite a lot of PE, obviously the decals. Another colour call out again from the top of the tank, and there's the metal smoke grenades, and there again you can, is that the same thing? I'll let you read that. Pretty interesting reading, bit of info. Right, so let's have a look what we've got. I shall just take this out. That's actually, it says it's 15 feet in length by 4 meters wide. I can't think it'd be wider than that, surely. Sorry, total length is 10 meters. The width is 3.8 meters. I thought it'd be a lot wider than that. Perhaps. Right, so the first sprue. We shall put this box over here and we'll just work through the sprues. Right, so Tiger Models do the same as Tamiya, have the nasty, horrible, life-threatening staples. So we must be careful. Well, I do wear glasses, so it's alright. So if this goes like anything like the Leopard 2 that I got from for Tiger Models, it'll be a superb kit with the detail. It'll be absolutely fantastic. So let's pop that back in there. And straight away, you know, the detail on these is fantastic. Look at the detail, and this is just, you know, this is just the first sprue. Absolutely brilliant. Nice raised rivet heads, and looks like for the tracks to be mounted on. Bit of applique armour on the front there. Detailing is superb, little weld seams down the sides of it. two eyes, sorry, for the tow cable. All the bits for the basket by the looks of it. I don't know what them long parts are yet until I read the instructions, but there's the torsion bars. No flash, wouldn't expect flash in a Tiger model, and any injection holes or marks, what you got, they're always on the rear, so you're never going to see them. But like I say, just this must be for the armour on the outside again. We'll find out once we get it in. But yeah, really nice crisp details on these. At least I do like that. So that's the first screw. So we'll just go through it as it comes in the box. Right, this is the obviously the turret, an unusual shaped turret. Obviously that's just the base of the turret. Nothing startling about that. And obviously the top of the turret, as again you can see, the detail is superb. Look at the quality of that. That really is nice. Rivet heads and all raised up, and all sorts of things to go on here as well, remember. But the detail is really superb. It really is. All the applique armour, or whatever you want to call it, armour will be on the outside. It's like a turret bin putting things in by the looks of it, but the detail on that is really superb. Obviously there's not plenty of things to go on the side, all the little bolt heads and things there, rivets, whatever you want to call them, but there again, absolutely superb. Even the little cables look fun running. So can you see them? Little cables running across the top of the cupola. I think probably the loader's hatch, or it could be the commander's hatch, I don't really know yet. But the ones down here as well, these are probably for all the bits and bobs, lights and things, and smoke grenades and whatever. But there again, superb detail. Oh, I forgot to put that back in. Oh, bloody hell. I'm glad my back isn't very good today. It's playing me up a little bit, but nothing. Oh, normal. Right, and then there's another sprue. I think he has a bag with 2 sprues in, identical sprues by the looks of things. So we'll just take the one out. And there's a bit of running gear on here, the sprockets and idler wheel, I think, and some other bits and pieces. Straight away, detail again, superb. Absolutely superb. Can't complain with anything on there, can you? Really, everything is just so crisp and beautifully moulded. It really is. Really is. It says all the injection marks are going to be on the rear, outside the barrels, the fuel drums, or whatever you are. You're going to see. Nice for the barrels, nicely detailed again. And so this is the rear of the sprue, so there's injection marks, but like I say, these are just for the you're never going to see them. And the detail on the, you can quite see. Let me just move the light a little bit into here. Maybe I see it better. The detail on the sprocket. It's lovely. It's all sunk in, but the detail inside it, the raised rivet heads, and there's a grease nipple on there as well, on each middle of them. Detail is superb. I agree with that. So I won't get the other sprue because it's identical, so we shall just pop that one back in the bag and that can go back in the box. So the next sprue, I'll have to be careful with this one. It looks quite delicate with the it looks like the armour at the back and a bit of the basket, I think, and lots of very finely moulded things. So the quality again, the detail again, look at the detail on that. There are not anything on, no flash, absolutely nothing. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. All these little delicately moulded things like the cables, looks like these are for cables for the electrics for some reason, I would think they are. on this sprue, and on the other side we have more cabling. There we go, there we are. An aerial as well, a one-piece aerial, which is unusual to have an aerial already made for you. And again, it's detailed again at the bottom. Let me just bring it in again. There we go. There's only the 1, 2, 3. They show it should be easy to get out. Have to be careful, obviously. And then again, some more cabling, junction, conduit, or whatever you want to call the stuff. All nicely detailed again. Lots of that on there. Lots of delicate parts on this sprue. There again, everything. Even the rear on the. I think it's armour. I think it's like a thing on the rear. Not an ounce, a flash on the rear side or any injection marks. Not that I can see with the naked eye anyhow. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So lucky to get this kit. It's a total surprise for me when I opened this. Right, so one back in that box. Have to be careful with that sprue. That's quite a delicate one. Right, next we'll open the lower and upper hull. You see, it's quite a large tank, as you can see. Let's just pop this out of here and put the bag there. We'll start off with the bottom. The detail on the inside again. I know you're not going to see all the things for the torsion bars and these things for strengthening it. Brilliant. And that's just the inside that you're not going to see. And on the side, there's little things. There's not much detail on the side, but a lot of this is going to be covered. But even so, the raised rivet heads again, and quality is just really superb. And in the rear, look at the detail on the bottom of that. It's worth standing on a mirror, isn't it? You get things like that with a little light underneath. If it's worth, I could probably do something like that. Get one of them little turntables and put a little LED light underneath. Something to look into. Because it seems a shame to hide that. Details on that. Escape hatches and other bits and pieces. Nice. And obviously this is the upper hull, and again, as you can see, look at the quality on that. Absolutely superb. Really is. Even just the plastic mouldings for the extractors on the for the engine, it's absolutely brilliant. I don't know if you can quite see it. I'll just bring it across there. All the detail on that. Even the straps on these containers, ammo boxes or whatever they are. Absolutely brilliant. All the conduit again on the front. Obviously for the lights. Obviously got a lot of applique armour to go on there as well. Explosive reaction armour, whatever it's called. I can never remember. Again, even on the front, the details on the side. Obviously, there's not much because there's a lot of things to be added to it. The side skirts, everything else, all the other bits and pieces. So, but there again, really is quality. Very, very nice. And I think I got this from on eBay from a supplier in Japan, and I think I only paid £32 for it. In fact, I did pay £32 for it. So I think most people are looking at 60 or 70. So if you go on eBay, you can pick one of these up at a relatively cheap price if you don't mind waiting. But there again, it's just over a week to 10 days to come from Japan. So it's certainly well worth the wait. So that's another one done. Let's pop that back in the bag. These Tiger models, these Tiger models are really, they don't do many kits, but what they do is better than Dragon, I personally feel. Really do. So we'll open this other sprue. I've only got a few Dragon kits, but what I've seen of them compared to this is far superior. Far superior, and a lot cheaper prices as well. Right, so we have part of the turret again, I would presume, on the outside. I think this is for the automatic machine gun on the top. Not much on there, some little bits and pieces, but there again the detail is nice. Nice and crisp, fresh. yeah, there's the little yeah, there's the automatic machine gun there, and the barrel is, of course, it's hollowed out. I don't know if you can see that. Can you quite see it? Let me just see if I can bring it in. You can't quite see, but it's hollow, which is really nice. Yeah, just hollowed out, just no more, just enough. I think it is. I can't even see it with my glasses. I think there's a little indentation in there, but there you go. Nice again, little bits and pieces, all clearly labelled and numbered or whatever. All the sprue gates are labelled. You know, as we get into it, I've noticed, obviously with Tiger models, I'll explain as we get to them. Right, the next sprue is another small sprue again, which contains a lot of small pieces again. Some very small pieces, and there again the detail is, you know, you can't knock the detail and the quality. Even for the small minute pieces, there's not an ounce of flash on them. There's a couple of armour piece and like good things, don't they? What are they for? Where you go in the turret bin at the back. They have like shells of some description. There's two different types there, isn't there? Detail again is lovely, and again on the rear there's nothing really wrong with that at all. Even the rear, there's not many sinkholes or injection marks, just that one there, but there again you're never going to see them, so you can't complain. The detail on the shells is really nice. Look at the details on the shells, straps and everything on them. Really nice. And they're actually slide molded as well, so they're whole, which is even better. So there's no ugly seam mark to get rid of. Just the thing where it's attached to the sprue gate, which shouldn't take too long to do. So that's a bonus again. Lovely, absolutely superb. Alright, let's pop these in here. Right, what we have here looks like, where's my knife? This one hasn't got, where's my knife? You never find it when you want it, can you? Yeah. Right. So, these look like the spare tracks, or parts of the tracks, because it's yeah, these are parts of the tracks, like a rubber plastic again. I don't know if you can quite make out that, they're maybe a bit dark. Yeah, I think they're the pads by the looks of things. I think they're the little pads that you have to put in individually. Yeah, there's not much else you can say about them, they're just little black pads go on the tracks. It's got a silicone bag in there to stop moisture, so that's, I've never seen that in a kit before either. So I think the tracks are going to take longer to build than the kit by the looks of things. Right, the next sprue is, so obviously got the gun, which is unfortunately in two pieces, but there again the detail is nice. I thought it might have slide molded, but you can't have everything. The armour, it's all nicely quality again, just got quality written all over this kit, really has. Hatches and bins, I don't know what that thing is there, it's got like a fan, two fans on it. This piece here, where are we at? Yeah, on here, I don't know what that is. The detail again is nice. The gun's nicely detailed with the sheet over the muzzle. Oh yeah, but I do think you can buy a T90 metal barrel, if I'm not mistaken, at a reasonable price. So I'll have to look into. I'll see how this goes together first. See, this is one of the first things I actually put together first on a kit, is I put the barrel and see what it comes out like. But yeah, nicely moulded again. Nothing wrong with them. So the backing in the detail and the reverse of some of these things is superb. It's in like 2 parts the gun, isn't it? Quite a lengthy barrel if that's the case. It does look a lengthy barrel actually on by the pictures. I think the smooth bore, I'll have to check on that lid after again myself, which I should have done, because normally you don't. Right, and the small, this is the running gear, so there's 1, 2, 3 screws the same in here, so I'll just pop the one open and then we'll go and see how the detail is like, which I have no doubt will be brilliant. Yep, and again the wheels are superb. Nicely moulded again. A little few bits on the tops as well. The tyre, the marks on the tyres, like I always thought they were seam marks when I first started. I nearly sanded them off, thinking they were. But yeah, nicely moulded again as well, and even the reverse of them. You know, nice, very nice. Like I say, the construction, I'll say when we get to the instructions doing the complete reverse this time, I say I'll just open the box and started with the sprues. I really should have got the instruction sheet out first, but we can do it last. Just make a bit of difference, but quality again, it can't be knocked. So quite a lot of plastic, as you can see. Little bag again of a little sprue tooth, same again. Let's have a look what we've got in this bit. I don't know what these parts are for, really, until I get to the instructions and we'll find out. And then again, all nicely moulded again. Nothing really much to say about that sprue, but whatever they are, they're nicely moulded. Quality. So let's have a little sprue out the way. And then we have last one, getting near the bottom now, and these are the side skirts. So obviously there's 2 side skirts. And again we have the quality on that. Turn that way, you can maybe see it better. Look at that. Oh, lovely, isn't that nice? And obviously the reverse you're not going to see, it's just got 2015, so obviously that's when the kit was made or released or whatever, or produced, unless this is just the from the first one they released, but they haven't done any more, have they? I think this is their only release of a T90. Yeah, 4, 6, 10, 7, 90MS. Yeah, lovely. So it's 2015. Quality on them little things on there as well. Yeah, slightly warped that bit. I wonder if that's supposed to be like that. Yeah, they are. Yeah, because these must be like a rubber on them. They're like a rubber. Right. And then the tracks. Oh, look at the tracks on this thing. It's going to be a nightmare for these things to be built. And I think there's a jig in here as well somewhere, but how small. All that to build. This is going to take a month or something just to do all them. Yeah, detail is still nice though. It really is. With more pads and things, and for the guide horns, they're all hollow. So obviously they've got to be individually put in. More bits on the bottom. So there's how many sprues is that? Is the same as that. There's quite a few in here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues for tracks in there with the other ones as well. So there's quite a lot to do in there with the tracks. And then we have a clear. You know, no point in getting the clear one out, but as you can see, that's all nice. vision ports and headlights and other bits and pieces. Nicely moulded again. Oh. Right, this is the final this is sort of the goodie bag, whatever's in here. Let's just take it all out. Okay. Oh, yeah, these are the, I think this is to bend the photo etch. I remember reading something like this. That part there is to bend the photo etch round to shape it, which is a nice idea. Say, because I don't possess a photo etch bender. That's unusual. Right, and we first thing in here we have, it looks like a muzzle, a resin. Is it resin or is it like that rubbery plastic muzzle? Yeah, it's like a rubbery plastic for the. Let me put my tweezers. We better with tweezers on it, and you can see the detail again on it. You see that? Yeah, you can see it's like a rubber. Yeah, it's nicely detailed again, the canvas. Nice touch that, I like that. So I can go back in there. I shall put these back in the bag bag as we're going along, so I don't want to lose any of these. And then we have a small bag of decals, which is the usual case with most tanks nowadays. Modern tanks are really small. And then again, there's not much carrier film on the edges. In fact, I can't see any. But basically, it was just, you know, the Russian flag and some other little bits and pieces. Nothing really too exciting on that. Sorry. See you later, Pat. You have to give me a ring when you want me to pick you up. Yeah. Alright. Alright. See you after. Right, that's peace and quiet time now she's gone out. I shouldn't say that because she'll probably watch this video and slap me later on. Right, the first couple of frets of PE. Let's have a look what we've got. It's just got quality written all over it, this kit. As you can see, there's lots of small little bits and pieces there as well. Engine grills, and I've got a clue what the other ones are. There's a few straps and things, and I don't know what the circular things are, but we'll find out eventually, obviously. And then we have the other piece of PE with more quality again, nice and thin. You know, quality written all over it again. Let me just be careful with these, I don't want to damage them. So let me just put these back in this bag again. So it's just got quality written all over it, and these must be the yeah, they are the smoke grenades. So I'm not point getting them out the container. Aluminium turned smoke grenades. Look at the dog's bollocks, don't they? Nice touch. I've never seen that in the kit before. Nice, very nice little goodie bag. And then we have the never remember what these are called. Somebody kicked me first. For the wheels, so you can take them off and on. Oh, I can't remember. Blinking heck. No, gone. Whatever you are, you know what they are anyhow. And next sprue here we have the actual tow cable, and it's actually metal. And there again, the quality, as you can see. So I don't really want to take it out. It will spring out. If I can get the top piece out. Absolutely brilliant. Quality all over it again. So it's a nice touch as well. I don't know why most kit suppliers can't do that with tow cable. No, it's not going to break the bank. Instead of giving you a piece of string, And then we have another little small sprue. I don't know what, I think this could be the by the looks of it, I think this is the things for the tracks, little template for the tracks. By having a look at them, they look as if they are, you put the pins and things in. So, and this is the last part. This is what I was saying about the sprues. I think a lot of people do it anyhow, but Tiger models provide you with the you know, the to put on the sprues, so you can just pick them up and you can see what they are. It's a nice idea, it really is a nice idea. There's a lot of people, I know my good friend Steve Mottram does it. Not me really, but I think I probably will with this kit. And then lastly, oh no, there's a bit here. What's this? What's this? Ah, it's the track assembly. Yeah, them other little bits and pieces for track assembly. It's going to be quite a build, that, to do. You know, we can follow that one. It's going to be an interesting build, that really is going to be interesting. Right, let's pop that down on the back there. I think the track will take a month of Sundays. There you go. Right, first thing we have a colour call out for the tank itself. Let me just bring this light away from here. We can quite see that. Without the glare. There we go. There we go. So you've got the giving you the colours, as you can see, which are all MIG colours, but we can always, I don't use MIG that often. I think I use Tamiya more than anything, so we can always yeah, most of them I've probably got the Russian green, red, rubber, yeah, black rubber, yellow, grey, ochre, grey blue, dark green, dark track, which I've probably got in there, light wood. Yeah, I've got all them kind of things. But it's nice when you get the colour call, I actually see what the colours are, and in the above shot as well, and telling you what sort of the for the lenses as well, which is nice. And on the reverse there's another one, but it's basically the same thing really. There's not much difference in the colours, or maybe slightly different markings on the camera, but most of it's the same. Right, so that's that. And then we get to probably the most important part, obviously, is the instructions. Let me just move that out of the way. And it's in booklet form, which is good. Obviously the first page is what you need, the do's and don'ts. So I'll just flick through this quickly, so the video is going to be too long otherwise. Sprue map, everything we've seen and got and whatever. And we first obviously starting off with the doing the wheels and the torsion bars. Put the torsion bars through into the lower hull, all the way through. Put the caps on, starting to put the wheels, which I probably won't do. I'll leave that to one of the last things. And then we're starting on the underneath the hull again. So we have some armour and the straps to strap them on with, or like, I don't know what they are, strappy thing. And then we're starting again underneath. Oh God, there's a lot of detail underneath, so I think it's probably worth maybe doing what I suggested. A lot of detail is going to go underneath it. And then obviously we're starting to put the tracks together, which won't be at that stage. I might do little bits and pieces as time goes through and goes by. I'll just do gradually. Obviously it's applying the tracks, and then this bit's underneath the main hull again, and it's telling you to drill a couple of things out. But I do like the booklet forms, and you've got millions of it, and it's nicely laid out as well, and there's not too much happening on one page.